Do it again, but take the phone away from your head. I redialed, then lowered the phone, holding it against my chest to muffle it. You hear that? I did. The faint sound of a phone ringing some distance away in the woods. Is that hers? I think so. The sound stopped as the call dead-ended in the message service again. Must be. Do it again. I redialed once more. The same tone from the same direction. Ken and I turned on the spot, locking onto it. When the call failed again, I stuffed the phone back in my pocket and we started walking fast. I called Molly again after about 200 yards. The same tone and definitely closer, but still some distance away and to the right of our current bearing. We set off once more, and after 5 minutes passed another wall, in a strange fishhook-like shape. Stones had been dislodged from the middle of it, and again, it looked as though it had happened recently. The mist was getting thicker, too. I know nothing about that kind of meteorological stuff, nor why it should be gathering more strongly. It was now sufficiently dense that it was hard to make out anything more than 60 feet away. Stop, Ken said. I listened, expecting to hear Christie's voice or Molly's. Nothing for a moment, but then the sound of a twig snapping. From behind me. I turned. Like most forests, this one varied in how the trees were arranged. Some parts were relatively open, others more dense. The area we'd just hurried through was somewhere in between, trees 10 to 20 feet apart. Not much in the way of bushes or undergrowth. Just the endless mist curling between the trunks and around a few granite boulders. I was about to say something when there was a similar noise, from the right this time. A short, snapping sound. Exactly what you'd expect from someone treading on a thin, dry branch. A person, or a deer, or a dog. If we'd been able to see any of those things, then the noise would have been wholly explicable. We could not. Some kind of unusually heavy rat, maybe, or the ever-popular temperature differential rationale. Neither felt convincing. Your mind may think it's smart, but your body knows the score. Mine did not believe we were alone. I was hoping that was Pierre, Ken said. I think we're going to have to let him find his own way out. We need to focus on finding Christy and Molly. Ken already had his phone in hand and dialed. This time the ringing didn't sound so far away, and it was coming from straight ahead. We went forward into the mist. Soon we came upon a bluff and had to scramble down. The lower ground was more uneven. More boulders, too, some of them pretty huge, gray eminences in the fog. We kept going, peering forward in hope of seeing a flash of color among the gray, green, brown. We called out, but got no response. Are we close to the motel yet? Don't think so, Ken said. We walked out a long way when we first came in here, and we've been bending farther and farther out while tracking Moll's phone. We were walking quickly now. Neither of us had encouraged the other to pick up speed. We were simply walking fast. It felt like a good idea. Are you sure? Yeah, it's been bearing right all the time. We've got to be nearly a mile from town by now. Probably more. This is how you get lost in the woods, I said. Nolan, that's not helping. And we've got GPS and there's a compass on your phone and this is where the ringing was coming from. And so, in general, stop being a ponce and... Molly was sitting on the ground, 30 feet away. She was at the base of a tree. Her back and head rested against it, legs out straight, hands in her lap. Moll? Ken squatted down to one side. Her mouth was half open. Her eyes were, too. Her phone was in her hands, the screen full of missed call notifications. I put my fingers against her cheek. Her skin was warm. Molly, wake up. Wake up? What are you talking about, Nolan? She's not asleep. Her pulse was strong. Then what's wrong with her? I don't know. Call Christy. We didn't hear anything when I tried earlier. I think she's left the ringer off. Just try it, mate. We need to get Moll back to town, now. I called Christy. It felt like I'd done this about 50 times in the last 24 hours without...